We're going to bring the meeting to order. First thing on the agenda is the Pledge of Allegiance. If you could all please stand, face the flag. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Awesome. Thank you very much, everybody, for showing up for our council meeting. We didn't have one last month. Didn't really have anything on the agenda, so we pushed it a month. So I appreciate all the participation. We had a really good working group. For you guys that are not aware, we do a working group prior to every council meeting, so it was pretty informative. Purpose of the working group is to discuss the things that we have on the agenda. We adjust if we needed to. We discuss, answer any questions the council might have. So we hopefully go into this meeting pretty easy flow. Everything's good to go. So, mayor announcements. That's it. I think I'm good on that. So next thing on it is to approve the June 2025 meeting minutes.
Done.
Do I have a motion to approve the June 2025 meeting minutes?
Make a motion that we approve the June 2025 meeting.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
All right, man. Great.
Wow.
All right, next on the agenda is the approval of both June and July's financial reports.
I
But
copy.
Okay, forgive me.
Go with your word. Word at the bottom. You'll defend your word out front. Sorry.
Hold it right there.
Yeah.
All right, as you can see, here's our 5 accounts that we have.
There. I think that's good.
Okay. All right. General operating account, we have $250K, 252.295. Schoolhouse Museum at 86. That hasn't changed. I forgot to ask you, the general operating account, is that plus or minus from the last time we met? I think it's
plus. It's been right. Doing that 2000 since June.
okay.
July.
All right, cool. Splash account is 51. That definitely has increased. Okay. FEMA account is 689. We just keep it on, buddies. And then special projects, 96. We talked about that in our working group. That was approved for this 2025 year. Started out at 150K. We've had a few projects since then, and some on them. So, any questions about that?
Done.
Yes. What?
That does it.
So it didn't. Oh, shoot.
You thought this.
Okay, as a reminder, always the yellow indicates that those checks have not cleared. Is that right? But for the council, as you can see, everything is in sequence. Deposits, receives, debts. So, what's this?
Sunny Cooks is pretty buff.
That's
We hired for the meal. She's never cashed on and then she may have lost that check's being reach out.
That's her.
If that was good effort.
All right. Do I have a motion to accept June and July 2025 financial reports?
You have the motion to accept the July 2025 resulted.
Thank you. Do I have a second? Any discussion? All in favor? Unanimous? Okay. Summary of maintenance. Jim. Try not to bore you. I hope everybody's doing fine tonight. It's got some small things and some bigger things. replaced a big swing armrest that was rotten.
Right.
Cut it out, got it looking good, and got the tire on the mower fixed. I got that jack. Saved us some money from somebody coming in and doing it for me.
Good.
And put automatic air fresheners in the bathroom pavilion. Tony let us use his tractor, and we rented a dump trailer to move the dirt to the back parking and filled all those holes out there. That turned out pretty good. That's just about enough dirt. And working on the drain problem at the pavilion. We had a few trees all around the school, which was taken care of. And I replaced the pole in the gate for the third time and came up with put some delineators on there so you can see the thing if you're on it. I know it may not look good, but it's going to function. If you don't like it, I can put smaller ones on there. No. They did something. We've had 3 incidents where people have backed into our gate that closes in front of the park. It gets beat up all the time. So, and you know, the people that do it take the responsibility and pay to get it repaired. So it's a fact. Other than that, love working here. And thank you. Jim, you don't phenomenal. Every time I drive down here, you're always cutting grass. I'm like, man, let's grow quick or 14 hours. Your presence and everything that you've done since you've been here is phenomenal. We appreciate it very, very much. Plus the photo, everything that even back parking. What's up? Okay, good. My motor's got a problem. We'll talk about it. It's okay. Good. All right, move on to old business. 2 months ago, we discussed how the millage rate would be used for the rollback for House Bill 581 and 92. We're not going to change. I'm making a recommendation. We're not changing this year, so we'll be good. We discussed the propane tank by the schoolhouse. We have updated it for this new business. And then we started the process and approved our billboard for down at Taco Rock, and we have updated the red swell. Okay? So moving on to new business. First is a vote on a quote to fix the park drainage system and clean the gutters. So for everybody's information, we've had a systemic problem in where our park is and our pavilion. There's some grading issues and some drainage issues where when it rains, it pushes the water into one of the restrooms and it's damaging that area. We rent that park out every single weekend. So we needed to get this looked at, and Amanda did a phenomenal job getting several quotes. We talked about it in the working group, and we came up with Phoenix Landscaping, and they are going to redo the drainage. They're going to dig it up, run 2 lines. They're going to do some other impact things to that area, so that will fix it.
We're all paying.
Yep. Yep. So we should not have that water issue again. So that cost is going to be approximately $2,600. Okay. Any questions, discussions? All right. So do I have a motion to approve Phoenix Landscaping to do the services repairs for the, I'll call it the gazebo or park area? So $2,600.
Make a motion to approve Phoenix Landscaping's quote for $2,600.
Okay. Do you have a second?
Second.
In discussion? All in favor?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. And that job should be started here within the next couple of weeks. That just reminded me, make sure that we identify that when that's going to be worked, like it should start on a Monday so it doesn't impact the weekend. And then also we need to find out how long that whole job will take so we can identify and let the public know. We'll put it on our social media, things like that. We'll post it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you. Next is discussion on moving the propane tank and building a wall to support it or underground solution. So that, if if you weren't here 2 months ago or you've seen it, what we're talking about is there's a gas tank right here by our old elementary school. That for a little bit, 30-second history of it, we had a garage area or barn stable area. We tore that down, and now that gas tank just sits there alone. So we have went out and got multiple estimates. One to bury it in the ground so you wouldn't see it at all. Other was to build a wall around it. We came, based on the estimates, we determined that it's going to be roughly $4,000 to bury it and $8,000 to build a wall around it. So during the working group, we decided that we would go with the underground. And the council did a really good job last month, really looking at it, being studious on how we spend the money. Is it the right thing to do? And initially, we voted to not do it, or in our working group, we decided, hey, we've got to look at some other solutions. So that's why it got pushed to this month. Really looked at it. Amanda did a great job getting all those estimates. And as I was telling the council, what is important to me for the town of Talking Rock is that it's changed so much, and it has started with the businesses, and they have done phenomenal growing and setting up their own space for their businesses. And the town is responsible to level up and meet their expectations so we can get in visitors, we can get in citizens to shop in our businesses, to do tourism. And so I love seeing this area and aesthetically making sure that it's beautiful, right? And to me, as the mayor, that gas tank is like a sore thumb because we have some great plans for the schoolhouse in that area. It's going to be beautiful. And so I really beg the council to think about it. And we have decided to move forward with burying the tank. And that will allow us to do other things around the schoolhouse once we get that shored up and trimmed. So it will be with Appalachian Propane, and then we are going to relook at estimates for digging up the hole, because in the working group we found out that we could do it cheaper. So that was initial, it's $1,200, and we feel like that we can get it cheaper. Okay. So if there's no other questions, do I have a motion to accept, or do I have a motion to move forward burying the gas tank with the services of Appalachian Propane for that's at $4,000.
Motion $4,000 Appalachian Propane buried or ovate upon.
Do I have a second? All in favor?
Yes, you do. He felt awesome.
Okay, next is
Can you go there and go along the installation costs like a cap, something like that, quick and nice. We need to get it through.
I felt that 37 was the installation.
No, the 3789 is we're going to get to the tank, and then on the second page, there's going to be
$1,100 with the installation, but we put on get some items to dig it and install it. It would be cheaper than
what we can do is we can just add these two numbers together, the 37 and the 1100, and approve that, and then we come in under it.
it's like that would be for eight for any grade. It's that industry.
Okay, well, we've already voted on the third, so what's the delta of this?
1,000.
That's 1,100, so I'm just gonna do the type, I'll ask for a motion. All right, so do I have a motion to add an additional $1,200, a cap of $1,200 for the installation of the gas tank?
I'll make a motion to approve an additional installation cost of $1,200 back.
Okay, do I have a second? All in favor? I'm sorry, I messed that up. Okay, so $1,200, up to $1,200 for installation, 37 to 83 for the voice, right? Awesome. Next is discussion on moving the town dumpsters. So for you guys that are not aware, we have these two dumpsters right outside that schoolhouse that we were just talking about. We're trying to beautify it. This past week, we had a serious issue. I'm glad that the local newspaper is here and Mary's here reporting this. Those dumpsters are for the citizens of the town of Talking Rock. And it is, if there's a better word, how about house waste? That's it. We don't put in bricks, tires, wood. We have a county landfill that's less than a mile up the road. We also have the Pickens County Trash Services, which is less than a mile up the road. So this is a privilege for our citizens. This past week, it was abused. Someone tore down a shack or a shed or something and put it all in those dumpsters. And we have spent the last year and a half, I'll say 2 years, paying ungodly fees. We had to change management companies because of these issues. So what we have decided to do, we are going to move these dumpsters. And I am recommending to the council to move them behind the town hall. We have security cameras on this building, and we'll be able to monitor that. There's a process to do that. The process is that we have to get a survey for the property that is designated for the town of Talking Rock, but we don't have an official survey for it. And Amanda was able to get 2 types of survey. I'll talk about that in a second. But what this entails is surveying property that the town already owns. Once that is solidified and completed, then we can turn around and get an estimate to ensure that we properly have the footing in the right area for moving those dumpsters. Okay, so you've got.
So they gave me 2 different quotes, and it was either just to stake it to mark our property line so that we would know where they were, and then the other way, which is where they give you the map, they mark it, and make sure everything in the deed book is correct, so that if anybody tries to contest what you've done or whatever, you've got everything you need to battle with that and say, no, this is our land. Which is a little more expensive to do. The cheapest company I found to do it is Meridian. They do the staking for $600, and then to do the map and everything's another $600. So it's a total of $1,200. That was the best price I could get. It went anywhere from $1,200 up to about $3,600 to do it. And this guy seems to be really easy to talk with, easy to deal with, easy to get a hold of. I'm not having to go through 5 or 6 people to try to talk to him about what needs to be done.
Sure.
One of the things Amanda presented to the council was we can pay to just get it staked out, or we can go ahead and plus it up for the $1,200 and get it officially surveyed, so then it can be put into the deeds. And this will help the future of the people that are managing the town of Talking Rock. The land will actually be appropriately surveyed, and there won't be any questions in the future. Okay? So, working with the council, I recommended that we go to that route, and that would be spending the $1,200. Any questions?
No.
Okay. Do I have a motion to allow $1,200 for a survey for the property behind the town hall? That's the original Walnut package.
That's fine.
$1,200.
I made the motion when they do $1,200 for it to continue living slowly after we said that.
The second?
That breaks it in consensus.
All in favor?
Evidently. Okay, great.
That will also, Amanda will start that process soon out on the days. But once that is completed, then we'll come back with the council to get estimates on grade loading and trading the area before we install. Next is an update on the crosswalks. So this is a topic that I've been talking for, it seems like forever. But we're getting closer and closer. And Tony did a fantastic job on creating a document on the plot that we had for our downtown and the crosswalks. We're having to adjust, and we've got some minor challenges with GDOT, but Amanda's working with them to make sure that we do this. We've decided to do it in phases because the area in front of our businesses on First Street and the brewery, both sides, were able to work that close to start that process with moving forward with doing sidewalks and then doing the appropriate needs to get the permits so we can do the crosswalk. So I'll let just real briefly just go over where we're at.
So we're doing it in phases. That'll be the first phase. So we've just got to get an updated map to them that takes some of the other stuff off of it. And then the way they make it sound, we should be able to have that permit by the middle of next week if we can get them that map by the beginning of next week. So it sounds like that part is going to go pretty quick since we've done so much already.
So our goal's not going to change. We're going to have multiple crosswalks because we're going to encompass all of our businesses that we have here within Main Street and within both sides as far as the town. It's challenging. We have a railroad and a bridge and some other things. So
That I don't.
I want to get anything we can to get this started, especially when it's coming up with our Heritage Days in October. So Tony and Amanda, everybody else has done a great job moving forward. So we want to keep pressing on. So nothing to vote tonight. During our working session, we got our marching orders on what we're going to do to get that established. So we've just got to move forward to get our permits. Once we get those permits, so we'll be good to go. Okay. Any questions or discussions for that? Okay. Next, last on the agenda is the new franchise fee agreement between the town of Talking Rock and is that the right name? No, that's the right name. The Community Television Company. It's a 5% financial or franchise fee agreement. So in layman's terms, what that means is any of these entities that use equipment or use our land or the property for the town of Talking Rock, they have to pay us a fee. Well, I didn't know that. We've not been receiving that fee. So Amanda did a fantastic job hunting that all down and getting it kind of squared away. So we're going to start getting that money back and we're going to get some back pay. But we have to go into a contract with this company so we can get the fees. All right. We discussed it in depth in the working group, and it's a win for the town. We need every dime that we get. This is awesome that we get it, plus the back pay. And 2 more to come. That's right. So without any discussions or questions, I do have a motion for the town of Talking Rock to enter a contract with the Community Television Company for a 5% financial fee agreement. So I'm going to lose making my ass. You could read the same.
I make a motion to vote for the town of Talking Rock to enter a contract with the Community Television Company for a 5% franchise free freeway.
Awesome. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? All right, unanimous. Good job. Okay, that's it. Fast and Furious. Our working group was more in depth than that, but we want to get this done and get all the information out. So I'll open it up real quick. Any questions for...
I got a question.
Okay.
On the inspection side, we have someone building in the city up on Valley View that wanting us to give a permit for a driveway. It's private property. It's a private neighborhood. I've never applied for a permit for a driveway.
They don't know.
There's no such thing as one. They have a HOA.
No, they don't have a house. They just want the driveway.
They're building a house.
Well, that goes in with their house.
Yeah.
The driveway goes in with their house.
Right.
They don't need a separate permit.
Right. So she constantly texts me. I can I tell her no? What do you want me to tell her?
$500 out here. You want to give her a permit?
I honestly the EPD just to make sure, like, everything's good. They're not moving more than an acre of land. They're not doing all
Right.
this. EPD said, nope, they're good to go. And I think they're just being extra cautious.
Well, there's some places that you have to get apron permits before you pull a driveway.
Like for it's an HOA, so they need to deal with HOA. She can't get in touch with us. It's not our problem.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna know that tomorrow. I just wanted to fish.
Be safe about it. Just asking.
I want to go see the people on both sides because I talk to them every day. They're building a house and they talk to the HOA all the time. So she needs to reach out to them.
And I see you.
Anything else? Okay, our next meeting is September 4th at 7 p.m. Working group starts at 5:30. We're down to, August. We still have August, but we're 2.5 months away for our Heritage Day. It's the third week of October every year. And we're looking forward to it, super excited for it. We're going to make it better than it was last year and keep growing for it. So it's a lot of pressure on a lot of people that are involved in this. But the efforts are shown. We have all our businesses that are going to be up and running, so we're good with that. So we're super excited. And we'll keep talking about it in our working group forward. But I appreciate it.
I'm sorry, quick question. If I have a question about the billboard, is that for a different time? Is that something that we just discuss amongst the businesses, or does the city have to have a say in that as well?
Yeah, we left it for the businesses, but what's your question?
Well, I would just like for the verbiage on it to be expanded so that we wouldn't have to redo the artwork maybe in 2 years if we do get the septic approved and that's done in a timely manner. Then why would we want to not have the verbiage just be more broad instead of being specific that it's a brewery, it's a restaurant, and it's shopping? If we could expand and say more about what we all think, is going to be here in short order.
Yeah, I recommend getting with businesses. The council just voted on participating in this.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
And you'll see a
Good.
permit
Okay.
before it goes in that. You'll see a waiting so you can pay and that's it.
If we have to change it a few years from now, because of
I just figured,
That lasts 1 or 2 years anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too long.
What was it, Tim?
anything else? I appreciate Mary coming tonight and the Pickett's progress. Appreciate it. Judson, you still doing good?
Everybody's good.
All right, awesome. Okay, final, anything else? Do I have a motion to end tonight's meeting?
With Ocean, we start.
Do I have a second? All in favor? Thank you very much. I appreciate it.